Hello, guys. Today is leg day. Well, actually, this is a leg day from a good bit ago. But hey, it is what it is. Just didn't feel like it. Just didn't feel like doing the voiceover. Because the voiceovers are kind of the hardest thing. Because you have to actually think about what the heck you're doing. You have to remember what you did beforehand. And it's a little bit difficult. Especially to keep things going, to keep a conversation going when it's just yourself. So, yeah, something to think about. But this leg day was actually pretty good. Though, ended a bit shorter than usual for the simple fact that, what you call it? Oh, dang. Lost my train of thought. For the simple fact that I only did one set today of leg extensions. For the reason because my left quad specifically was still a little bit sore. So I decided to not push it today and only do one set instead of the normal two sets. And also, now that I'm mentioning that, a lot of people might think, hey, ain't you doing like crazy low volume? Yes, I am doing crazy low volume, mostly just to see what happens. Just to see how little I can get away with and still make gains. And what my theory is so far, in terms of low volume, is this. It works for small muscles, but not for big muscles. Okay? So I'll give you an example. My back, overall back. Crazy big muscles that overlap across your entire upper body. Those muscles can take a crap ton of a beating, which means that you can up the volume to a pretty high degree, and depending on who you are, you just might never get sore. For me, for instance, when I train back, my lats get sore, but my traps, rhomboids, they will never get sore. Very rarely on a back day have I ever felt my traps and rhomboids be sore. But my lats, they definitely do get sore. And so, what do I do in this situation? Well, one, if my rhomboids and traps never get sore from back workouts, I should probably put some more volume into it because I have a lot more in the tank, so to speak. I have a lot more to give, a lot more punishment to be dealt, a lot more stimulus, specifically, to put onto this. So yeah. But yeah, and then for a muscle group that doesn't require a lot of volume, that would be your arm muscles, my biceps, my triceps, my side delts, front delts, and rear delts. They can't take tons of punishment. They can't take multiple sets. And so because of that, I use less and less volume for them. Mostly because I just don't need to go there. I could go a little bit more volume for my triceps because I rarely get sore in my triceps, but I don't want to increase the volume for the simple reason that my elbows then start to hurt. My triceps don't get sore, my elbows get sore. And that is a very bad thing to have. And so I don't increase my volume because of that. My biceps rarely get sore. Very rarely. Very rarely. My side delts, yeah, never get sore. Never get sore. But when I increase the volume on it for biceps and for side delts, my shoulder sockets, my shoulder girdle for my side delts, or my elbow for my biceps start to hurt. And so because of that, I know in my mind, hey, let's not put as much volume into these muscle groups because then it starts to hurt a crap ton. Not your muscle, but your literal joints and bone. And so I don't. Wow, for my chest, my back, and I could raise some volume for my legs as well. Maybe not my quads, because then my knees start to hurt a little bit. But they can take some punishment. I could definitely increase my horizontal back volume, but then again, I'm not prioritizing back right now. I could definitely increase my hamstring volume. And then I could also increase my chest volume as well. Maybe just an extra set though, not a full-blown couple more sets. But I think I would keep my quads the same amount of volume though. This is my little pose down. Legs were pretty pumped. And an interesting thing about legs that I didn't realize until watching a video a while back, maybe like a week or two ago, is that pumped legs are actually worse to pose with than non-pumped legs. For some reason, the fluid, what's it called? Not acid reflux. Lactic acid really decreases the lines. Yeah, it pumps up my leg, but it's actually harder to flex them and harder to show off the lines. So, something to keep in mind. Now to my hamstring curls. Felt pretty good. Nothing out the ordinary. Nothing out of the ordinary. But yeah, news on my on life. I am going to be meeting up with my advisor for college tomorrow, which is very exciting, but also very nerve-wracking, but also very scary, but very exciting nonetheless. It's more so exciting for me because I'm actually doing something, you know? Something is actually progressing when it comes to life stuff. So, yeah. Pretty cool to actually see that. Another warm-up set. I think this is with the... Well, actually, this might be my first set. Hold on, let me see. Okay. My first warm-up set. I thought it was my first actual set. I was about to say, huh? Didn't record that? Also, cool thing. Even though I have lessened my back volume a crap ton, you know, which is with it with it being just 1 day a week, my back is still pretty freaking good. Like, even my traps and rhomboids are still pretty good. Which makes no sense because I've lessened the volume from that. Who knows? Maybe I'm just a hyper responder to low volume? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But though I was able to progress in both movements for my quads extensions, I was able to, I think, go up a good few reps of a PR. And then for my hamstrings, I was able to move up in weight. Now I'm doing, on the next day, I think 87.5 pounds, I believe. Not 90 yet. I'm almost to 2 plates, which is pretty exciting for my hamstrings. Because my hamstrings are weak as crap, man. I mean, they're only like, what, 10 pounds stronger than my triceps? That's insane. My hamstrings should be way stronger than my triceps. So, something to think about. Something to think about. Something that I need to definitely change. Because that should not be a thing. Also, the summer, man. The summer's coming in North Carolina. Summer's hitting pretty hard. I had a pretty good tan today because I, what do you call it? Mowed the lawn for like 2 hours. It took a little bit, but pretty decent tan, pretty good tan. I was dark, and I think I got sunburn as well. But hey, it is what it is. And that's also to explain my sniffling because of all the pollen, all the grass, all the bugs affecting my lungs, my mucus. Look at this even now. You can still even see my rhomboids just from stabilizing my body in this movement. Yeah, not as talkative to get, not as talkative today, and not as much, what you call it? Not as much today, guys. Content. Which is probably really boring and really sucks, and you probably don't want to hear my voice anyways. But whatever. That's it for the day. Hope you guys have a good time, and please subscribe.